Welcome to Steinhatchee, Florida, a quiet fishing village on the Gulf side of the Upper Peninsula. The region was hit hard this week by severe storms, leaving much of the region underwater.
We got over 30 inches in 3 days, which is quite a bit, if you can imagine. So it was definitely knee-deep in several homes, unfortunately.
With community cleanup underway, we'll turn our attention to fishing. The amount of rainfall this week has inundated the shallow bays, forcing anglers to make long runs in search of clean water.
I don't know, maybe a 30-mile run and pray to God that we catch 2 fish. It's pretty much what we're going to call hero or zero.
Somebody's still going to catch them. They always do. I figure around that 16-pound mark is going to be a win, but maybe getting a check might be a low 10, 11 pounds.
And that sets the stage for today's event. From the legendary Sea Hag Marina in Steinhatchee, Florida, welcome to the IFA Redfish Tour, presented by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Getting right into tournament coverage, we'll start things off with the team of Justin Blanton and Billy Emerson fishing in their first IFA event.
So, how you feeling right now?
I am ready to fish and feeling pretty good about it, actually.
Yeah, me too, actually. Yeah, I think it's going to be.
I've been down here since Tuesday, so hopefully my game plan works out for us.
So, Jeff, is this your first tournament?
This is my first tournament. Yep.
So, what are you thinking here after lunch?
Man, there's a lot of boats here. This is different right here. I'm used to being away and not having a bunch of boats around, and God almighty, I didn't realize there'd be this many people here. I guess I did, but at the same time, man.
The first time you see nearly 100 boats on the water, it can be a bit awe-inspiring, if not intimidating. We'll check back with Justin and Billy in a bit. For now, we'll join Michael New and Adam Davis.
So what are we focusing on right now, as far as the plan, baits, stuff like that?
Well, right now, early in the morning, we're going to probably throw some top waters, try to get some good top water hits. We might switch to a spinner bait, but mainly we're going to go fishing. We'll probably throw a top water
most of the day.
At least half the day. At least half the day, probably.
Hopefully get some good film, some good topwater bites this morning. They've been tearing up, they've been mean eating that topwater plug, so should have some cool eats this morning, hopefully.
Our first run is probably going to be about 45 miles south. So, yeah, pretty good run.
Oh yeah. Finding bait and clean water, really. We're making a long run to get away from all this stuff that's happening around here.
I mean the sight fishing is just, there's no sight fishing hardly anymore. It's so murky everywhere around here. It got stirred up so much rain.
Seems like everyone changing their game plan.
Yeah, we're kind of trying to key in on that bait. You find that bait, you find bait, there's probably a good chance there's fish around. That is bait right there,
A lot of bait out here.
Yeah, that's been the name of the game, find the bait.
A lot of bait.
Find the fish usually. Fish aren't too far off. That point right there.
Yeah.
There's stuff like this all over that point again.
Look on the edge of that shoreline on the other side. Oh, we're gonna catch them right here. Look at all this stuff. We need to fish this whole thing going in. There's bait everywhere out here.
Back on Justin Blanton and Billy Emerson.
We're about to get up here where this little bend is, right? And I've seen a lot of fish tailing up here in this little cutout right here, so we're gonna get here and we're gonna hopefully see some top water action. We still are kind of at the top of the tide too, and ain't got a lot of water moving, so I mean we're sitting dead on the top.
Dead on top.
Yeah.
I like it. That's perfect.
Look, that's something that rolled up there. These bait all up here. There's something following it. Right here on top of us too. I've been down here for 3 days. I've stayed in Keaton Beach since Thursday afternoon. Caught a pile of fish, but hadn't really came across any real heavy fish, so maybe with a little bit of luck, then there will be some that 7.5 pounder up there, who knows.
Good old Z-Man. Diesel minnow with a with the spinner. I hadn't really had a whole lot of luck out of it, but well, the diesel minnow, but not the spinner part. But try to get a search bait out there, see can we maybe cover some ground, maybe draw them in with that flash and that sound, that vibration.
Yeah, I threw that chatterbait for a second.
We're off to a slow start this morning. With the influx of fresh water this week, anglers expected a tough bite, and Mother Nature did not disappoint. Stay with us. Tournament coverage continues from Steinhatchee, Florida, right here on the IFA Redfish Tour presented by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's.
We know if you found one crappie, you may have found 1,000. We know the joy of getting your boots back in the mud. We know the journey can be more rewarding than the destination. We know the great outdoors. We love the great outdoors. Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Stop by today for huge savings on the gear you need and the brands you trust. Plus free 2-day shipping at basspro.com and Cabela's.com.
At Ranger, our dedication to real quality and craftsmanship runs deep. You'll see the rewards in every saltwater model we build. From our commitment to constant research and innovation to the design and construction of our own components, we're focused on solid confidence and lasting peace of mind. The Ranger Saltwater Series. It's a legacy of leadership engineered for optimum performance while consistently reinforcing the ultimate ownership experience. Learn more at rangerboats.com.
This segment of the IFA Redfish Tour is presented to you by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Your adventure starts here. By Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. And by Mercury Outboards, go boldly. Welcome back to Sea Hag Marina in Steinhatchee, Florida. This is the last stop for the Florida West Division before the championship, and anglers are up against some tough conditions.
The last 2 or 3 days, they've had 30 inches of rain here, in 2 days straight. What's happened is a lot of the fresh water coming from the swamps is actually pushing the fish even out worse than what it normally would. So all the fish are really ganging up in big schools. You can see a lot of guys running, trying to catch up to them and look for birds diving, things like that.
What's your game plan?
Right now, we're just going to go out and give it our best.
We've got 99 teams on the water this week, fishing for a total purse worth better than $50,000. For the champions, there's a Ranger RB 190 powered by a Mercury outboard up for grabs. There's also sponsor contingency money and the Angler Advantage side pot. For all the details, head on over to ifatours.com.
Bait running everywhere. Everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, getting back into tournament coverage. We'll pick things up with Justin Blanton and Billy Emerson.
There's a big channel right here. There's a oyster bed right here in front of us that actually extends out to, I don't know, maybe, what'd you say, BJ, probably 20 foot or so to the other side?
Yeah, I'd say.
And when this water falls, this water rushes up. That when the tide goes out, all that water is gonna rush through there and it pulls the bait and everything out, and all these fish will stage up right here on the back.
Right there. Something left, right off the bow, but something's just swimming, just cruising right there. It's gone now.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
It was cruising right by right there.
I know for a fact there's fish here too. Like this is one of this and that mullet the other day. That was my two most consistent places all week.
Yeah, the fresh water has pushed the fish well offshore. Until this week, it's been a month since I've been down here, and I fished real hard inshore a little bit. They're either really far inshore or really far offshore, and the rain has affected it a pile down here.
Back on Michael New and Adam Davis, they made a long run south in search of clean water. Fishing top waters over submerged grass.
Perfect.
They found an area holding bait fish, and Billy makes the cast.
Got him. Here he is. I don't know how big he is. Decent though. I think he's kind of small.
Is he? Go in the well?
It'll probably make it.
Oh yeah. 20. Pretty fish. A bunch of spots on that.
Small. Sure. Yeah, just on that, he's 23.
Mm-hmm.
That's a start though.
Start.
I'd say you gotta be up there close to 14 probably. 2 fish, 14.
We're fishing against some of the best guys around this whole coast right now, and everyone's catching fish. I mean, it's finding the fish that weigh more, and that's why we're fishing this area around here.
Some 70 miles north, Justin Blanton and Billy Amerson are making adjustments.
It's 10:45. Been a very, very slow morning, and finally got some water moving around. And up here at a big rock field north of Spring Warrior, and seen a fish or two, and had a couple hit on top water, but still kind of trying to change the game plan a little bit. I'm gonna get away from the top water and go with a suspending twitch bait and up in the size from what I was fishing with, because the mullet around here seemed to be a little bit bigger. So I'm gonna try that and hopefully have some luck with it.
The IFA Redfish Tour and the associated kayak series has 5 divisions across the lower eastern seaboard and Gulf Coast. For schedules and information on the 2020 season, head on over to ifatours.com. Coming up, we'll get back on the water with more from the IFA Redfish Tour, presented by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's.
When you're in command of a boat with Mercury 400 horsepower Verados, you might start to feel like you're someone that fish should fear, that the water should respect, and that the world should acknowledge. Until you realize you are all those things. The new Mercury 400 horsepower Verado. Power, control, and speed in a lightweight package.
The new Spin Fisher 6, the strongest spin fisher in a line of legendary spinning reels. And our proprietary CNC gearing is precision cut from brass and aluminum to create a gear system that's smooth out of the box and durable over the lifetime of the reel. Sealed from top to bottom to improve IPX5 standards, the new Spin Fisher 6 can be sprayed and splashed from all directions and still won't allow water into the gearbox or drag system.
That reel did the job there.
I got my power pole down, stuck in the mud in the bottom of the lake, sitting so still in the wind and the waves, could even be a hurricane. I got my power pole down.
The IFA Redfish Tour, presented by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's, is also brought to you in part by Power Pole's Shallow Water Anchor System, by Penn Reels, Let the Battle Begin, by Hobie Kayaks and the revolutionary Mirage Drive, and by Lucas Oil and Marine Products. Welcome back to Steinhatchee, Florida, a quiet fishing village on the upper west coast of the peninsula.
Steinhatchee is a small fishing community that thrives on scalloping season, that is during the summertime, and our fishing, which is year-round. We love that it relies on the old school marsh environment. So we like that it doesn't have sandy beaches like most people are used to when you think of the Florida coast, but it's a very quiet community that relies on kind of the old school systems. So upriver from Sea Hag Marina is most of our community that you can get to by river, which is really kind of cool. We have several restaurants on the river as well that you can get to by boat, which is kind of a unique thing that people like. And headed downriver, we're only 10 minutes from the mouth of the Gulf. So it just takes a short ride to get from here to there to be able to get out and hit wide open.
Typically a quiet community on the river, Steinhatchee is reeling this week after torrential storms dropped nearly 30 inches of rain on the region in a matter of days, leaving much of the low-lying areas flooded.
They're doing the cleanup right now as we're here. You know, there's still flooding out here. The houses are getting cleaned out. Gonna have to rebuild them and do a lot of things in that area. But the guys came out, they brought a bunch of stuff to donate. So we're looking, you know, it's been great for the guys to show the participation just to help the community out.
Getting back to tournament coverage, we'll head north and check back with Jasper, Florida's Justin Blanton and Billy Amerson, fishing in their first IFA tournament.
Well, we found the trout, but wrong species. I don't know. I don't know if we're maybe more redfish or offshore right now, or I'm kind of stumped right now.
Back on Michael New and Adam Davis. They've got one in the live well, and Michael is hooked into what could be fish number 2.
That's a good fish, Mike.
Good fish.
Golly.
He was back.
Yeah.
He came back.
That's a good fish, man. Golly, he's dogging.
He might be too big.
Yeah. Came off. Oh, he was too big. Golly.
That's fishing. That's fishing for you. That was him. Dang it.
There's more. Hey, look at that weight down there, Mike.
Yeah.
There's more. Whew. Hey, he's gonna eat it. Oh.
Oh my God.
He's gonna eat it again.
Come on. Got him. Got him.
Got him. That's a good fish.
You got him that time.
I ain't gonna fight him too hard.
I think he's hooked good.
I think so. I hope so. That's a good fish, though, Mike. Beautiful fish.
Oh yeah. That's what we need.
That's what we need right there.
What we need.
Stay button, baby. Stay button. Golly.
I hope he measures. I hope he measures, dude.
Listen to that drag, boy.
Good fish.
Golly.
That's the fish we need.
Hey, Mike, dude, look behind us. Look over there, man. There's fish everywhere. Cast your plug in there, man.
Yeah.
Double up for me.
My skitter lock's messed up.
Are we power pull down?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we're good. Let's focus on this fish.
He's ready.
Let's get him in the boat.
That's when we need her right there, Mike.
Good fish.
He's hooked good, I think.
He's hooked. That's a good fish. Come here, buddy. Yes, sir. Woo. Yeah. I hope he measures. He might be too big.
Measured.
He might be too big. Oh, I think he's gonna measure. No.
Nope.
Oh
Golly.
my God, dude. That sucks.
It's a beautiful fish. Beautiful creek fish. I mean, look at that golden color, but hair bit too big. He's a heartbreaker.
That sucks, dude. That sucks.
There's more where he came from, though. Beautiful fish.
That sucks, dude. Hey, good fish though.
Good fish, man.
Good fish. Let's get another one, a little bit smaller.
With just a couple of hours left on the day, our cameras will head back to Seahag Marina and Steinhatchee for weigh-in. There's $50,000 up for grabs, and someone's going home with a brand new Ranger boat. Stay with us.
Hobie's Mirage Drive kayaks set the standard for fun on the water. Whether your passion is fishing, sailing, or recreational adventure, Hobie's got a kayak for you. Hobie's Mirage Drive mimics nature's proven designs for efficient and powerful propulsion and enhances your kayaking experience. Mirage Power, Mirage Performance, Mirage Drive. Hobie, enjoy the ride.
Lucas Oil Synthetic Blend 2-Cycle Outboard Engine Oil will not only produce a level of confidence with each trip to the lake, but will provide trust backed by rigorous testing on the track as well as on the water. Lucas Synthetic Blend 2-Cycle Oil has an extensive additive package that will provide clean burning, smooth running, and maximum performance stability to any outboard on the market today. Lucas Synthetic Blend 2-Cycle Oil will not void your manufacturer's warranty. Protect your investment with Lucas Marine Products. Lucas Oil, it works.
The IFA Redfish Tour presented by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's is also brought to you in part by Garmin Electronics. Fight your fish, not your fish finder. Berkeley Gulp Saltwater, fishing evolved. And by G-Juice Live Well Treatment. Welcome back to Steinhatchee on the upper west coast of Florida. It's been a tough day on the water. And as we head to weigh-in, we'll check back with Justin Blanton and Billy Emerson.
It's been a hard day of fishing.
One of the hardest I've ever had, actually. Yeah. Still not the worst, but
oh yeah.
We caught some trout. I guess had some fun with that. At least we had something to pull.
Yep. Had a good time anyway.
Yeah, had a good time.
New experience, another story to tell.
Yeah, I got my first tournament under my belt, and I sure hope that the next one goes better.
Back at Seahag Marina, out of a field of 99, only 30 teams managed to bring in a 2-fish limit.
Hot, tough, a few bites, and not what we had hoped for. But it was still fun. We gave it our best shot.
We had a good time. I mean, it was tough fishing. We had to go offshore a little bit. We had a plan to go inshore, but all this rain has kind of messed us up a little bit. But hey, we had fun, we caught fish.
It's tough fishing today. I think we probably had a shot at maybe 3 or 4 shots, and we made 2 of them count. So we'll see how it works at the scales.
Altogether, there's $50,000 up for grabs today, including a $28,000 Ranger Mercury package for first. We'll be paying down 19 places in the regular payout. And as always, there's sponsor contingency money and the additional Angler Advantage side pot. Head on over to ifatours.com for the complete breakdown. Checking in on our other featured team, Michael New and Adam Davis brought 1 fish to the scales for just under 4 pounds, finishing in 37th place. Looking at the top of the leaderboard, Carl Budigan and Brandon Murphy finished out the day in second, weighing 1352. They'll take home $3,792 for their efforts.
I mean, it was a tough week all week. I mean, we were on fish. We actually got lucky this morning. We were done by 8:30 this morning. I mean, we tried to upgrade the rest of the day. It just didn't happen.
And finally, Nick Allen and Nate Kicklighter sacked up 2 for $13.94 and the win. They picked up $500 for the Berkeley Gulp Big Fish Award and an additional $250 in Berkeley credit, earning them a total prize package worth better than $28,000.
That's the biggest tournament I've ever fished. The conditions, it was calm right off the bat. Wind picked up, made fishing conditions really hard, so we're lucky that we popped them off first thing.
We had a great week out here on the water, and our plan came together. We caught a pile of fish, and I couldn't be happier about that. So.
Here's a look at the rest of the top 10 on the Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's leaderboard. A big thanks to the folks in Steinhatchee, and especially our friends at the legendary Seahag Marina. If you find yourself in the region, look them up. For schedules and information, visit ifatours.com or hit us on Facebook and Instagram. The IFA Redfish Tour presented by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's is a joint venture between Outdoor Teamworks and Carico TV. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.